Hello, everyone, and welcome live to the confines of Kearney High School, where today it is the host of the A2 District Soccer Championship between the visiting Millard West Wildcats and the home team, the Kearney High School Bearcats. I'm your host, Jeff Ekstrom, and you are watching live here on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by our friendly partners at First National Bank. Glad you decided to join with us tonight for some high school soccer action. Of course, it's the district championship, and that means the winner will punch their ticket to Omaha to face the go to the state tournament at Morrison Stadium on the site of Creighton University. But first is Millard West, who's 9-8 coming into this one, need to take on and beat the top team in the state in number one, Kearney High, and undefeated at that. The Bearcats 16-0 on the year, and dating back to last season, has won 27 in a row. And of course, the defending state champions when they beat Omaha Westside a year ago at Morrison, 1-0. Well, for Millard West, they're 9-8. It's been a roller coaster of a season. They've had streaks upon streaks in terms of winning and losing. They had a 4-game losing streak in the middle of the season before rallying off 4 straight wins. And, of course, those wins have carried into this district tournament, including an exhilarating 2-1 victory over Elkhorn South just on Tuesday. Nathan Bauermeister, with exactly 1 second left, put one in the back of the net to get the game-winning goal for Millard West and send them here to the district championship against Kearney. Well, for Kearney, they took on Bellevue East, who was 3-12, and it was no contest. It was an 8-0 affair in that one. And we are officially underway here in Kearney. 40-minute halves. We're 45 seconds in, and we already have a corner kick coming for Millard West. They pushed the attack early here. Again, it's been the same recipe for success for Kearney. They dominate in the set pieces. They're fast on the outsides, and of course, they got a couple of great scoring forwards in A.J. Foz and Royce Austin, and not to mention Elliot Lepsack, who scored a hat trick against Bellevue East on Tuesday. Here's the corner kick for Millard West. Goes on the far side. It's just going to go over everyone. Taking it there is going to be number 6, Andrew Hall. And it's going to be quickly sent to the other side by Kearney, trying to get out of their own third. Here's Carson Schwartz with it now, the star midfielder who scored the game-winning goal in the state championship a year ago against Omaha Westside. And here's Millard West. The ball sent in here by Trevor Green right in front of the net, but it goes past a couple Millard West forwards. So here comes Kearney now. Here's Austin trying to send a through ball. That's not going to go. Schwartz quickly picks it up near the Millard West attacking third here. And here the Wildcats in the midfield are going to send it here on the near sideline to Mitchell Bard, part of this Millard West starting line. Again, just like a year ago, they're big and physical, and this is a rematch of last year's district championship, where it was Kearney who came on top of that one almost a year ago, 4-2. That was a back and forth affair, and this one has as much expectations as that one did. This is going to be a pretty close one, even though Millard West is only 9-8. They've had a brutal schedule. They took on Creighton Prep, of course, a blue blood in Nebraska soccer, as well as Omaha South. Of course, being part of the Metro, it's always a brutal schedule. Andrew Hall's going to send one downfield. Jane Ingen there to take it for Kearney. A header now is going to be put forward by Millard West. Trying to break through there is going to be Daniel Gornell. He has on the near side. Get a deke through Colin Goff, the defender, but he's going to send a left foot shot wide of the net out of play. So Jacob Hardy will have a goal kick here. Yeah, let's get you the starting lineups for these teams as we're just a few minutes into the first half. First, we'll start with Millard West. In goal is going to be number 1, Sam Fetty. He was here a year ago as well. Up top is going to be number 2, Nathan Bauermeister, who again scored the game-winning goal on Tuesday against Elkhorn South that sent the Wildcats to tonight's game. You got number 3, Jacob Mock, who's a senior. Then you got another senior who I've already mentioned his name today, number 6, Andrew Hall. Daniel Gordell, a junior, number 10. Number 11, Braden Evans, a senior. Then a senior, number 12, Trevor Green. Colby Fauner, a junior, number 18. Daniel Zabat Orello, a senior, number 21. Mitchell Bard, number 28. And then Caden Tuba, number 24. Now here's a breakthrough here for Millard West. And a shot that went up and above the net. Hardy came out to attack the forward. There's going to be nothing called. But again, the collision came after the shot went up and over the net. So really can't call much there. On the break, looked like Braden Evans. Golden opportunity for Millard West. They're not going to get a lot of those today against the defending state champs. Hardy with a goal kick that went over everyone in the midfield for the Bearcats, and Sam Fetty will have it for Millard West, and will scope out his options. Let's get the starting lineups for Kearney. Of course, in goal is Jacob Hardy, who's broke numerous state records and school records this season for the Bearcats, including most shutouts in a career, one of the most illustrious records in Nebraska high school soccer. Then you got number 1, A.J. Foz, a high-scoring forward. He's got 14 goals on the year for the Bearcats. Elliot Lepsack with a hat trick against Bellevue East on Tuesday in the starting lineup. And a new start of the season, number 3, Colin Goff will be on the outside back. Jade Ingen will be a center back. He is a returning starter for the Bearcat team this year. Bryce Kavorik, another returner, is at center back. He's number 8. Braden Spath, the number 10, he's in there. He's a junior. Jordan DeVries, a junior, is number 12. Well, we also got Carson Schwartz again, who scored the game-winning goal in the state championship game a year ago, is in at the midfield. Then you got number 21, Carson Elstermeyer, who will be on the right wing today. He's a forward. He's a junior. Then Royce Austin, of course, the leading scorer in Kearney High history. He's playing more of a midfield position this year. He played a little more of that last year as well. But again, that hasn't put down his scoring output. He still leads the team with 15 goals. Now there's a break if you're looking for Elliot Lepsack to put one home. He does! Elliot Lepsack, and he is down right in front of the goal. It's his 4th goal in 2 games, and he's writhing in pain right now. This is not a good development, folks. Coach Steinbrook is heading out. So Lepsack notches his 4th goal in 2 games, but he is down right in front of the goal. And you see Carson Schwartz, one of the captains, walking away from Lepsack with his hand on his head. This isn't good, folks. We're going to take a break. Elliot Lepsack puts the Bearcats up 1-0. He's down and injured. We'll come back with updates after this on Bearcat Sports Network. Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to Kearney A2 District Championship. Kearney goes up 1-0 on a goal by Elliot Lepsack, but it comes at a big price as he went down with a severe lower body injury. And by the looks of it, he will be out for the season. Huge blow for this Kearney team. One of their top forwards. And here's Robert Goff with another update.
Yeah, Jeff, how you doing tonight?
It's doing good. That did not look good.
That was a devastating blow. Over here, Carson Elsenbar's on attack. Bearcats on attack again. Tries to swing across here. Deep shot. That's nice defense by Miller West, kind of pushing Carson back on that push. Lebsack made a run down. What we saw out there, and I was in the booth here, but I kind of saw it here, was when Lebsack came down, his foot kind of caught in the turf, and turf doesn't give.
Yeah.
Usually it does. And Elliott's made that cut thousands of times. And I think the turf went up and grabbed the foot. And what we saw when they were moving here is the lower leg was snapped.
Yep.
That's what you saw too? Looks like right above the ankle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
It was just hanging there. It was
just hanging there. So that's what we saw was there might have been contact to Fetty, but it really wasn't much contact.
No.
Here is.
And just by the look of the collision, it looked like something with his foot looked really awkward.
That's my thought. Is I think when he planted, just the turf went up and grabbed his foot.
Yeah.
And we've seen that happen, and the leg just snapped, and so that's a huge blow for the Bearcats.
Yeah.
That's Elliott has 8 goals in the season. He's been a stalwart on that left side.
That's dynamic speed right there.
Oh,
you can't
incredible
replace.
Speed. Yeah, you're not going to replace it.
The reason he got that goal is because of speed.
Jaron Hoffert coming in. Jaron is a great player. He's been the top substitute coming off bench. It's Bearcat, but yeah, you're just not going to replace Elliott. I mean, it's not. Yeah, look at the speed. Look at the speed he attacked on the outside. Jaron's a great ball handler. He's probably better defensive. He's better controlling the ball, but he doesn't have the attacking level. I'm nothing against Jaron Hoffert. He's got 2 or 3 goals in the season, but he just doesn't have that outright crazy speed and cutting ability that Elliott does. But you know what? It is what it is. Bearcats are on the board, 1-0. Injuries happen. So Kearney has to deal with it.
And yeah, it will really now kind of see what type of team Kearney is. Because if you see an injury like that off your own teammate, that's something that doesn't go away in your mind.
Right.
And you saw right away they attacked and almost got another goal.
Right.
So it's just back. They got to get back to business.
Settle down. Calm down. There's some emotions. I saw some. Some of the Kearney boys are emotional. They've grown to Elliott. My son is a starter of the Kearney High, and he went out there, and Colin and Elliott have been great friends for a long time. And Colin ran over to him. He, shook Elliott's hand when they were loading Elliott up in the cart to take him away. And Colin was hurt. It bothered him seeing his friend hurt like that. I know it bothered my son. If you're not bothered, you're not human. So
this is senior laden team. The senior class has gone through heartbreak, victory.
Right.
They've gone through everything together as part of a team.
Exactly. You never want to see
anytime that happens. It's
and you never want to see an injury. You never want to see injury. We don't want to see an injury from Millard West. And there's not a single Millard West fan out there that wanted to see that. I was walking by, I went outside, looked there, and I got stopped by 2 Millard West fans. Like, oh God, we don't want to see that, man. We're sorry. They don't want to see that. They want to win. This is a proud program. I mean, the Millard West is this is one of the thoroughbreds. Millard West program is really one of the best programs in the state. They play clean. I talked to one of their parents tonight here. They've had one yellow card the entire year.
Wow.
Yeah, that tells you something about the program. 1 yellow card the entire year. They but we saw it last year. All the years we played Millard West this spring. And again, we actually, Kearney had a perennial matchup with Millard West every year. And that started, I think, from
after the 09 state championship.
09 state championship. What a great game. Where Millard West scored a goal with 2.2 seconds. Oh, that was a high kick. Yeah. Yep. Look at that. See right there? 24. Who was it? That's Caden Tuba. High kick right near the face of Goff. 3. Ref immediately called it. Look, hey, we're good. See, they're going to play hard. There's going to be fouls, but you just respect. Oh, good ball by Goff thrown in the box here for Foz.
Foz is trying to there about 4 Wildcat defenders.
Yeah. But, there's been a lot of respect for this team. And after that 09 game, Steinbrook and the Millard West coach said, hey, we need to do this more often. So we started a game every year. every year, Millard West came out. They're one of the few metro schools that
Yeah,
came
will
out
come
to
out.
Kearney, that would come out to Kearney. You know, there's a lot of metro schools that don't leave the city of Omaha.
Yeah.
Literally the whole year, they hardly leave the city of Omaha. They think a road trip is to Bellevue. Maybe an occasional trip to Lincoln.
Yeah.
But Millard West every year, very great respect. They came out to Kearney every year, and us going to the hack, we had to change our schedule, so we had to lose them off the schedule. It's kind of a bummer because I always
Yeah,
enjoyed
let's say I was looking at the schedule earlier this year, and it's just too bad the Millard West game is on there because that's always a great
it's
game.
a great game. It always has been a great game. You know, we had changed schedule. We used to play Millard North. We used to play Millard West. Great games. Oh, another ball here, another Hofford. See right there. There's a difference. See, Hofford cut back. Strength.
Wanted to go through, look for.
But Lebsack would go end line.
Yeah.
Lebsack would have been end line right there. But all right, I go out here, Jeff. I'll turn it back over to you here. We got 28 minutes here. Our clock's off a little here. I'm going to reset our clock here. It's off by about 10 seconds. Bearcats leading 1-0 here. And we just did get an update. The A7 district is over. Papio La Vista has defeated Papio South in PK shootouts.
So right,
Papio La Vista has punched. That's four in. 4 tickets have been punched to state.
Omaha South, the A1 district, of course, the A2 going on right now.
Omaha South has kicked off. We have not heard a score from them yet. We'll check. Go up here. Omaha South going in, and then we have Omaha South. Look for it, and then Gretna kicks off probably about right now. Gretna and Bellevue West are going to kick off here. All right, so we'll get back here. Jeff, I'll be back in a little bit here.
Thank you, Mr. Goff, for the updates. And of course, with the Papio 1 in the A7 district, that puts Papillion La Vista South as the wild card as of this moment. And of course, Papillion La Vista South, no cupcake of their own. They pushed this Kearney team to a shootout in the very first game of the season, and they've gone up since. So something to look for. Carson Schwartz is looking through a through ball there to A.J. Foz. Just nice play by Millard West. Elstermeyer trying to get something going on the far sideline, so Millard West is going to take it and try to get something going. Still battled for here in the midfield. We got 26:40 to go up the right side. Elstermeyer on the run, punches one through. It's going to be wide right, and again, a big collision to the right side of the box, and it's got a red card for Sam Fetty. Sam Fetty is out for a red card with a collision with Carson Elstermeyer on the right side of the box. Wow. And again, that's in the box, so it's a penalty kick coming for the Bearcats. And of course, the Millard West going to have to introduce their backup goaltender for a PK. And Sam Fetty, unless Millard West can win this game, that is it for Sam Fetty's career as a Wildcat. A senior who is magnificent, we've seen. Kearney has personal experience. But a mistake by him there, and he is done for the game and possibly his high school career. Michael Doria wants a discussion with the referee. But that was a hard collision, the second one, in the matter of about 3 or 4 minutes. So Millard West down to 10 men in the first half, not even halfway through the first half. Royce Austin will be taking the PK. He has 15 goals on the year. I believe Cody Fuller is the backup goalkeeper. But here's Royce Austin trying to put Kearney up 2-0. And he does. Top left corner. And Kearney goes up 2-0 in a matter of 14 minutes here, the A2 District Championship. Royce Austin with his 16th goal of the year. And Kearney well in control over the Wildcats here in the district championship. So Millard West down to 10 men and have their backup goalkeeper, and I believe that's the freshman number 0, Cody Fuller. And now Royce Austin trying to get something going, gives it to Elstermeyer. It's going to be poked loose. And here comes Millard West. It's going to be Trevor Green now on the far sideline. It's going to be knocked out. Kearney will throw it in. Carson Schwartz will have of the Bearcats. He's harassed by 2 defenders. Jersey was tugged. Now comes Royce Austin trying to look for a through ball to Elstermeyer on the right side. Or excuse me, that's going to be A.J. Foz. Elstermeyer was to his right. And we have an offside on Kearney, so here comes Millard West. Will take it. It'll be number 21, Daniel Orello. Again, big development. Elliot Lepsack with a goal in under 7 minutes, but he went out with a devastating leg injury. He will be out for the rest of the year. But then, in a matter of just about 9 minutes later, Kearney gets a goal off a penalty by Sam Fetty, the goalkeeper for Millard West. Royce Austin puts home the penalty kick, and Kearney's up 2-0. Well, we weren't lying when we said there's going to be some entertainment here tonight in the A2 District Championship. We certainly have got it. Maybe Millard West hasn't exactly been liking the entertainment so far, but the Bearcats surely have. They're up 2-0. Here's Colin Goff with the throw on the near sideline. Going to be punched to Jaron Hoffert. He's going to lose it out of bounds. He's going to keep with the Bearcats, though. Colin Goff will throw it in. The senior outside back, who has stepped in pretty nicely for the Bearcats after having to replace a couple of seniors on the defensive core from last year's state championship team. Here's Millard West working on the far sideline, trying to get something going. They're down to 10 men, though. Going to be pretty tough against a Kearney team that was already pretty defensive in the first place. Schwartz looking for Foz down the far side. It's out of bounds, but Kearney will stick with it. And again on the throw and a collision there with Elstermeyer. And it's going to be a free kick for Kearney just outside the box. Again, this is certainly within Austin's striking distance by hitting a free kick here, but they could also try to go with it to the nearest side of the box with a cross here. Schwartz will be the man they're looking for if they do the cross. Here's Austin. He's going to take a shot at the goal. Save there by Cody Fuller. So Millard West escapes the jam right there. Now they're going to try to reverse fields, something they did very well yesterday in the last second against Elkhorn South, on Tuesday. Trying to save it there was going to be number 28, Mitchell Bard. He can't. Bearcats quickly get it in. Jaron Hoffert battles for it, but Millard West is going to head it out of bounds. Kearney with the possession with 22:30 to go in the first half. And wow, head referee is telling Sam Fetty, you can't be on the bench. Sam Fetty, the goalkeeper who was hit with a red card just moments ago, was on the bench. The head referee noticed and he said, nuh-uh. You have to go back to the locker room, and he does. Or actually, he's just going to go up on the bleachers and watch. Tough day for Sam Fetty. So he has to watch his team try to crawl back into a game they're down 2-0 with only 10 men. Foz with a collision there with a Wildcat. That's with Hall. It's going to go on Foz. Or they're going to give a yellow card to Foz. So Foz will be forced to be off just for a second. Coming in is going to be number 13, Angel Avila. So Foz is with a yellow card. And Kearney trying to attack the goal early here. They're well in control. A little over halfway through the first half. Millard West and Trevor Green trying to get something on the far sideline. Going to be tough to solve. It's one of those things, if Millard West wants to stay in this game, they can't go in the half down 2-0. They have to be able to snipe one here before the end of the half. There's still plenty of time. But again, still going to be awfully hard with only 10 men. Here's Avila on the far sideline. Millard West, with being as big and physical as they usually are, they're got to find some set-piece opportunities. Here's the ball sent all the way down. Look for Hoffert on the left side. He's going to let it scurry down in the corner, though. Wait for reinforcements. Sends it out to Goff. Now Bearcats can take their time and find a good opportunity. Goff can take it now in the near corner. And just going to hit it off a Wildcat. That's Mitchell Bard, and now a quarter kick coming for the Bearcats. Austin will take the corner. And just like it happened back in the state championship a year ago, the key here, look for Carson Schwartz. Here is the corner kick, and it misses everyone, but Avila is going to try to keep it in, but it's going to go up behind the net, so nothing goes there for the defending state champs. Millard West and Cody Fuller will have a goal kick here. Does at the far sideline. Well, Millard West has liked to play out there. I haven't really done anything here on the right side, most near the press box. There's Millard West. If they can hurry, they might have an opportunity. They do. They send it up here to Nathan Bauermeister. Gets sent one to the near corner for Caden Tubaugh. Tubaugh going to go near the back line. Going to be double teamed. Hit off by Goff, and it's going to be off Tubaugh. So Kearney will have the possession with 19:35 to go in the half. Goff to throw it in. He does, but it's going to be intercepted here by Millard West. Daniel Gornell looks for someone, but that's going to be Jordan DeVries who steps in to make a nice defensive play for Kearney. Here's Carson Schwartz now. Send it up to Angel Avila. Back to Schwartz. Now through ball to Avila on the far sideline. He's going to race for it, but too far ahead, out of bounds. So Millard West will have the possession with 19 minutes to go here in the first half. So here's Millard West. Trying to get something going here before the end of the first half. They got 18:30 to do it. Again, down to 10 men. It's 2-0 Bearcats. Millard West trying to send it in the corner. Look for Bauermeister. Fights through a defender, but it's going to be poked loose there by Jane Ingen. So nothing goes there. Here's Austin. Poked away. Andrew Hall going to bring it up. Tries to send one to the far side, but intercepted and sent away there by Carty. Millard West trying to put together some pressure, but the Bearcats trying to counter quickly. That's Elstermeyer on the right side. Looks to center one. Does, but no Bearcat is there. Nice defense there by Millard West, but right back to Austin. Left foot shot. A nice save there by Fuller. And now A.J. Foz will check back in for Angel Avila, who put in some quality minutes. There, we'll check that. That's going to be Jaron Hoffert who checks out. So Avila will stay in. Here's a corner kick right to Fuller, who punches it right back towards the corner for Austin. Austin again looks to center one, but goes right back to the freshman goalkeeper, who's been thrown into the fire. After starting goalkeeper Sam Fetty was ejected after being hit with a red card with a collision with Carson Elstermeyer. And around the 26-minute mark. 16 and a half to go. Here's Daniel Gornell. McCollum Goff punches it away for the Bearcats. Look for A.J. Foz up front. Now Elstermeyer looking to step in front of a ball. Doesn't. Barely tipped away by Millard West. Here's Andrew Hall. Bearcats in their standard 4-3-3. They have a triangle in the center where Austin's giving me that center attacking mid. But here comes Millard West trying to get something with Bauermeister in the quarter. He needs to get a set piece here, or at least a cross opportunity. He gets it off to Caden Tubaugh, who brings it around. Tries to center one in front of the goal, but Jane Ingen shoots it downfield. And it's out of play again. Millard West will stick with it. Pretty good crowd here in Kearney for the A2 District Final. A little bit of a chilly May 2nd. But much better than the dreary and miserable night that was on Tuesday for the A2 semifinals. Little bit of wind. And it's going to the north. So Millard West will have the win in the second half. And here's a through ball looking for Bauermeister. There's one, and it's in! Check that. That's Trevor Green. We'll try that one more time. It's hard to tell from up here, but it's Braden Evans, the goal for Millard West, and it's 2-1. Millard West gets one back, a man down. And again, what I just said a little bit ago, the key is to get one here in the first half, and they certainly did, and they still got plenty of time to try and tie things up. Foz looking to send a through ball, punched away. Austin with the recovery. A goal coming at the 15-minute mark. Through ball to Austin up front. Looking to answer right back. Fuller steps in with a nice save. Schwartz is going to send one up ahead, looking for Austin. Headed away by Jacob Mock. Send one all the way to the right side. Fuller again slides in. Millard West trying to send one up ahead. Jacob Hardy will pick it up. So Jacob Hardy will not have another shutout today. But the Bearcats still lead at 2-1. Braden Evans giving Millard West some life. But they're still down by 1. Here's Carson Schwartz. Kearney in their home black jerseys with pink numbers and outline on the front, while Millard West in their away white with black numbers. Millard West doing a nice job here defending these last few minutes. Kearney really hasn't been able to put together anything. They put up the pressure. Here's DeVries going to send one downfield. Elstermeyer a tip, and it's going to be taken right there by Fuller. Andrew Hall's going to send one cross field here for Daniel Gornow, and he's going to push the pressure here for Millard West. Nice defense, though, by the outside back, Jordan DeVries, the junior. Ball go out of play. Kearney will have on the far sideline around midfield. Quickly thrown downfield, looking for Foz. Hit out again. Now Kearney an opportunity here, and they're attacking third. They're up 2-1 with 12 minutes to go in the first half. Thrown by DeVries. Going to be hit out, and it's going to be a corner for Kearney. So here's Royce Austin with the quarter kick. Looking for Shores in the middle, but we do have a whistle, so it's going to be stopped dead. Goal kick here for Millard West with 11:20 to go in the first half. 2-1 is the lead for the Bearcats after 2 goals in a matter of 14 minutes. Well, Millard West just scored about 4 minutes ago. Here's Elstermeyer's trying to send one forward, but again, good defense by the Wildcats. They continue to play well despite being down 10 men. And now here comes Millard West's opportunity. That's Daniel Gornow, brings it to the left side of the box, tries to center one. Good header out by Bryce Kavorik. And now here's an absolute dart taken by number 3, Jacob Monk, that goes way to the right side. Side of play, goal kick coming for Jacob Hardy. Couple substitutions for Millard West coming in. Number 7, Riley Hackbart. And number 17, Zaki Al-Sharif. Al-Sharif is a senior, while Hackbart is a junior. Hardy will take the goal kick. Millard West a winner of their last 4, including against Nebraska Soccer Blue Blood Creighton Prep, as well as district runner-up Omaha Central. Well, Kearney in the midst of a 27-game winning streak dating back to last season. Both teams have been tested. Of course, Millard West with this game against Kearney will have faced the top 3 teams in the state in Kearney, Omaha South, and Creighton Prep. Well, the Bearcats have also faced a state qualifying team in Lincoln Southwest, Omaha Central, Lexington, who's one of the top teams in Class B annually, amidst other top teams as well. A scrappy Lincoln Southeast squad. McCartney stuck in a tight one, a 1-goal affair. 2-1 the score with 9:10 remaining in the first half of play. And we have a final from Gretna. The Kearney High girls team, their season has finished as they lose a heartbreaker to Gretna in the district final 3-1. The Bearcats, who have not been in the district final in 2 years, go there this year and lose to one of the top teams in the state in the Gretna girls. And what a season it's been. A successful one for Kearney after a couple of years of battling with records of 500 a little below. They get out with a winning record this year and get to the district final. They'll come home with a plaque as district runner-up. Great season by the Kearney High girls. There's a dribbling shot by Caden Tuba. That's going to be scooped up easily by Jacob Hardy. And he's going to send one downfield around the K logo. And it's going to bounce to A.J. Foz, who's going to put one here for Angel Avila. Avila is going to be knocked down there by Colby Fonner. And Fonner doesn't like it. Doesn't like the call, but it's going to be a free kick here for Royce Austin, who's got to look downfield. Kearney's dangerous in situations like these. About 53 yards away from the goals for Royce Austin. You set one in the box. Look for Schwartz. It just popped in the air. But it's going to be partly cleared away. No, right back in the box for Kearney. Still headed up in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds. A corner kick coming for the Bearcats. Jaron Holford checks in here for Angel Avila. And now Royce Austin will have the corner kick here. Looking across. Goes right to Elstermeyer, who takes a shot that's blocked. Now Millard West trying to counter if they can recover quickly here. They partly can. Two ball looking for something, but he sends it back. And taken away by Colin Goff. Looking to get something going here. Hackbart, the recent substitution. Trying to create some offense for Millard West. They've been silent the past few minutes after Kearney gave up a goal around the 15-minute mark. Now Elstermeyer wins a ball in the corner. Looks to center it to Foz, but nice defense there by Millard West. Crossfield pass here for the Wildcats. Jared Hoffert trying to disrupt it. Partly does. Now it's cleared out of bounds there by the Wildcats, so Kearney will have a chance here. And now it looks like an injury for Millard West. Player go off the field for the Wildcats. He's getting looked at by one of the Kearney High trainers. So Kearney's going to take their time here. Just get out of the get out of the inning. Get out of the half with a one-goal lead. Hackbart down the field for Millard West, trying to create something. Does along the far sideline. Get a wait up here for reinforcements. Now a ball in. Look for Tuba on the right side. Nice play by Hofford to step in and clear it near midfield. Millard West on the attack here. They're down with 10 men. But they were able to get a goal at the 16th minute. Here's Fonner. Gives it to Tuba. Back to Fonner. And he's going to get his pocket picked. And now down the field quickly. But poked away by Millard West. 4 minutes to go. Kearney fans not liking the call, a non-call by the referee, but here comes Millard West. Here's Hoffert trying to get it downfield. Looks for Austin. He does. Schwartz now with 3.5 minutes to go the first half. We'll get downfield on the run, Hoffert, but it's not. It's two center, so Fuller comes in to take it. Here's 2 up, gives it back to Andrew Hall. Tubaugh going to send it far side here in the attacking third for Millard West. Tubaugh trying to get something, but again, going to be poked loose. Here comes Kearney on the run, trying to quickly counter. Austin sends it back for Hardy, who's just going to hit a bomb downfield. Now here's Austin, who has it in the midfield with 2:20 to go. And miscommunication there between Elstermeyer and Austin. Austin wanted to go downfield with it, and Elstermeyer hesitated. Again, Millard West attacking, and Kearney punching out of play. Millard West has got 1:45 to go here. Then checking quickly for Millard West, giving number 3 Jacob Mock, who was a starter in this game, and Brock Schultz. 2 seniors checking in from Millard West. Millard West usually a senior lane squad, much like the Bearcats are. And now we have a ball that was hugged near the end line. That eventually went out of bounds off Millard West. So 1:15 to go. Kearney will try to take their time and ink some time out of this clock. Daniel Gornell checks in for Millard West again. Kearney has had much substitutions. They were forced to go to the bench after Elliot Lepsack left the game with a severe ankle injury at around the 33-minute mark. There's Millard West trying to counter with 45 seconds to go. Gornell has it, sends it along the far sideline. Sliding tackle by Schwartz. And he's going to survey his options as he brings it upfield. Kearney just going to try to settle down and try to get a last-second shot here. They got 20 seconds to do so. Elstermeyer back to Schwartz. Schwartz down in the corner looking for Hoffert. No offside call. Hoffert centers one. Fuller is there. Hard collision, though. And will we get a card here? Yep, it's going to be a yellow card. It looks like Elstermeyer. So Elstermeyer gets the yellow card. And Cody Fuller, the backup goalkeeper, is down on the turf for Millard West. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him, not for sure. There's only 3.8 seconds to go on the clock. Michael Root checks in for Kearney, as well as Angel Avila. That's the second Kearney forward with a yellow card. AJ Fonz has one, and now Carson Elstermeyer has one as well. So Cody Fuller on the ground and getting medical attention here. We'll take a break and come back for the final 3.8 seconds of the first half in the A2 District Final. Kearney leads it 2-1. Stick with us here on Bearcat Sports Network. Welcome back to Kearney. Cody Fuller is up, and he looks all right. He had a hard collision there with Carson Elstermeyer just moments ago on a ball that was centered in front of the net. There's only 3.8 seconds to go here in the first half. Kearney leads at 2-1 on a goal by Elliott Lebsack and a goal by Royce Austin on a penalty kick. And plenty of storylines here in this first half. Millard West down to 10 men after a red card on their starting goalkeeper, Sam Fetty. Elliott Lebsack left the game with a devastating ankle injury 7 minutes into the game. And that brings the end of the first half to a close. Very, very entertaining game here in Kearney. The score is 2-1. Defending state champions, the Bearcats lead. The upset-minded Millard West Wildcats at the half. We'll take a break, come back, preview the second half, and get you some first half stats after this here on the Bearcats Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. who were able to score 2 goals in a matter of 14 minutes. First, 7 minutes in, Elliot Lepsack was able to score one to the left side of the box, but a collision most likely would cause him his season. You can confirm that he has a broken ankle, I believe. Broken tibia? Broken ankle and tibia, so very devastating. Pray for a fast recovery. Hope for a fast recovery for Elliot Lepsack. But he does get the Bearcats on the board first. And then in the 26th minute, Sam Fetty had a collision with Carson Elstermeyer that got him a red card and an ejection. Austin punched away the penalty kick to put it up 2-0. And then in the 15th minute mark, for Millard West, it was Braden Evans on the left side of the box, was able to put one home to put Millard West within 1. So with 10 men, Millard West was able to get one on the board. And they, in that first half, sometimes had some burst of pressure. It was able to get some opportunities, something that wasn't really expected, being down 10 men in the first place, and with the Bearcats being as solid defensively as they are. Opening first couple of minutes here in the second half. Really nothing to do much for each team. And in terms of, as a team recovering from that type of loss and the type of injury Lepsack had, they've responded well, because as a team, that's really tough to respond to an injury like that after seeing like that. And they really, now they have an opportunity here. Elstermeyer puts one to the left side, and it crossed the goal, and it's going to be out of bounds, no good. Cody Fuller will throw it, will have a goal kick, and speaking of Fuller, he's had a great night as a backup. Only a freshman, and he's had to stand in there after a couple of collisions with a couple of Kearney forwards. And in terms of cards to watch out for, 2 Kearney forwards have yellow cards. One is A.J. Foz, and the other is Carson Elstermeyer. Something to watch out for potentially here in the second half if anything happens. But Kearney up 2-1. Well, Millard West tried to tie things up. And now bringing it up is Gornell, gives it to the near side for Tuba. Tuba going to send one across, but it's going to be way wide. Nothing going there. Now Millard West, Tuba on the far side. DeVries going to punch one out of play. Some score updates earlier today. Papillion defeats their rival Papillion La Vista South in shootout to punch their ticket to the state tournament. And right now, Papillion La Vista South would have the 1 wild card to go to Omaha, depending on how the rest of the district championships go today. Omaha South, with about 15 minutes, or they would be at halftime right now. They lead Miller North 2-0. Of course, Omaha South, #1 overall seed in all the districts. In terms of wild card for Kearney, if they end up dropping this one, that's the one game they got to watch out for, because if Omaha South wins, Kearney will get the wild card if they lose to Millard West, but they're ahead right now 2-1. Foz is going to center one here, but it's partially tipped by Millard West. So the Wildcats will bring it up 5 minutes in to the second half of play. Now sending one up ahead for Foz. Puts one over. Fuller, and it's in. Elstermeyer put on a through ball, and A.J. Foz puts in his 14th goal of the year. And Kearney leads it 3-1. Some extra padding on this lead. So Kearney is up 3-1 over Millard West. A big lead here with 34.5 minutes to go in the second half. Millard West has got to answer very quickly. They're looking to do so here. Bauermeister. Bauermeister battles for it. Gonna send one in the middle. Gonna be popped up in the air. Tuba settles it down. But again, Kearney stepping in there nicely and sending it downfield. Now Gornell for Millard West, trying to send one up for Tuba. Schwartz steps in front and takes it away. And now we have a hard collision here. It's a yellow card. Hard collision there between Royce Austin and Riley Macy. Excuse me, that's Andrew Hall. Andrew Hall with the yellow card. Braden Evans, who has scored the only game here for Millard West, is now in. Kearney fans, irate. Here's Austin now trying to put one in the box. Does! Header saved by Fuller. Wow. Great set piece by the Bearcats. Great save by Fuller. Carson Schwartz was the man who got his head on it. Jacob Hardy punches one in the midfield. Fast-paced action here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. 33 minutes to go. The clock is off. There's exactly 33 minutes. We'll reset it for you here. Here's the ball again. Let's go out of bounds. And again, Kearney faithful not happy about the officiating. And here comes Millard West after Andrew Hall stops the ball here. Tuba has it. Tries to get one to Gornell, but to be taken away. And here comes Royce Austin on a counter. Looking to go up for A.J. Foz. Foz now has it in the corner. Go look for a cross, but it goes behind the net. Nothing on that opportunity for Kearney. Andrew Hall, who was hit with a yellow card moments ago, checks in. Checking out is Brock Schulz. Fuller sends one downfield. And now here is Gornell with a shot. Hardy with a nice save. Gornell with a nice opportunity there and making some moves after being surrounded by a couple of Kearney defenders. Foz settles it down nicely, trying to get it before it goes out of bounds. He does. Foz can use the speed here. Tries to get past the Millard West defender, but no. Nice defense by Daniel Oriana. He's going to send one downfield. Gets it for Bauermeister. But here's Carson Schwartz. Puck loose. Still battled for. Here's Tuba. Gornell. Crossfield pass. That's Trevor Green. Get someone here to Tuba. And all the way back out for Fonner. Gornell right to Bauermeister. Makes a move. Tries to go to the outside for Tubaugh. But cleared nicely by Kearney. 10 minutes into the second half. 3-1 Bearcats still lead. Andrew Hall sends it to the outside. Sent one in. A header that was almost an own goal. It went off a Kearney defender. Now out front with a shot was Jacob Mock. Nice deflection and another shot, a diving save. Jacob Hardy with another magnificent save. And Millard West will have opportunity with a corner kick. And here's the corner. Opposite side of the box. It's headed out of bounds. I believe that was Andrew Hall. Jacob Hardy, who just made a magnificent save moments ago. Jeff Action with you here on Bearcat Sports Network. A2 District Championship. Carson Elstermeyer goes up quickly. Oriana hits it out of bounds. Here's A.J. Fies, but again hit out by Jacob Mock of the Wildcats. DeVries throws it in to Foz. Foz keeping with it here on the near sideline. DeVries with a nice cross. No one's there, though. No, and it's Austin who enters one and on the top of the crossbar. Wow. The timing by Fuller on that header was off, and Austin almost took advantage. Still 3-1, Kearney. Now Austin on the counter, looking for Foz, wide open. He puts it home, and Kearney leads 4-1. Foz, his second goal of the night, 15th of the year. And Kearney leads it 4-1 with 27:37 left in the second half. Two goals already in the first 13 minutes, just like the first half. 2 goals for the Bearcats. Both goals coming courtesy of A.J. Foz. Here's a corner now. Bauermeister looking to get his head on it. But knocked out of bounds. I believe Hardy got a hand and then to knock it out of bounds. So Millard West have another corner. Here's the other corner going far side. Hardy was ready for it, but it get deflected. Right back to Hardy, and it's in! Wow! Millard West has answered. Hardy didn't look ready for it at all. And Millard West takes advantage of the corner kick. Daniel Oriana puts one home. We've already called his names a couple of times here this half. It's still a 2-goal lead, but now momentum's starting to swing in the Wildcats' favor. So 26 minutes to go in the game. Midwest needs to get another one here, though, very quickly. Andrew Hall. Trying to get something going here for the Wildcats. Fonner sends one downfield. That's Gornell. Sends it here for Andrew Hall. He takes a shot, and it's going to go wide to the left, so Kearney will have a goal kick. But the Wildcats making this game interesting. Just when you think they may be out, they're right back in. And we have a yellow card to Michael Doria, the head coach for Millard West. Or excuse me. It may be an assistant coach. Nonetheless, a Millard West coach has received a yellow card. A lot of yellows in this game. 2 on Millard West players, a red card on Millard West, and then 2 yellows for the Bearcats. Little collision there on the near sideline. Millard West comes away with it. It's out of bounds, though. So Kearney will have the possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand will be closing in about 10 minutes. The concession stand will be closed at 8:45.
Here's Bauermeister. Gives it to Gornell. Back to Bauermeister. Gornell sends it to the outside. Good block there by by Jaron Hoffert. And Kearney trying to counter. Royce Austin sticks with the ball and is going to use the burst of speed. Shakes off a defender by Andrew Hall. Sends it to Foz. Looking for a centering pass. Collision in the box. And we have a penalty in the box. Yellow card for Millard West. And Kearney is going back for a penalty kick. So Millard West with another yellow. And so Royce Austin will try to put home another penalty kick here. And here we go. Austin. Off the top crossbar, no good. Now Schwartz going to send one up and through the goalposts. So Royce Austin 1 for 2 on the day. He looks visibly frustrated. Kearney still leads at 4-2. With 23 minutes to go. It'd be something here if Millard West could answer. Tuba has it. Nice move by Gornell to get in the corner. Gornell gets to do a centering pass right in the center. It's going to be whiffed there by Bauermeister. Now here comes Royce Austin on a counter. Nice defense there by Jock, though, Millard West. Ball goes off the referee. Friendly deflection. There's an offside on A.J. Foz, so that won't count. Here's Millard West trying to get something going. Finer gets sent one. It's deep. It's behind the net. So Kearney has it. Little over below halfway through this first half, half of the second half.
Concession stand will be closing in about 5 minutes.
Hardy punches one downfield. Here's Millard West. Bauermeister. Poke loose. Austin looking ahead for Schwartz. Now to Elstermeyer here on the near side. He's double team, sends it back for Schwartz. Now to Austin. Quickly to Hoffert. Back to Austin. Chance to redeem himself, and it's going to be a save by Fuller. Corner kick nonetheless for the Bearcats. And here's Robert Goff with some updates.
Yeah, Jeff, how you doing out there? Yeah, that was actually a huge miss by Royce Austin there at the 24-minute mark on that PK. I think that probably would put the nail in the coffin, 24 minutes mark. But, you know, it's it. You play a man down. Sometimes teams get really dangerous. You know, you get that dog in a fight there. And Millard West is a great team, a lot of pride, and you know they're scrapping hard, and it shows. They got 2 goals here. Great set piece goal here.
Doesn't seem like they're playing with 10 men down.
No, I mean some teams do that. I mean it's like, wow, there's 10 men. There's 10 men on the field. They just have this extra urgency. But you know, right here, I did get news. Elliot Lebsack, broken leg. He is over the hospital. He's watching the game right now. Elliot, love you, buddy. We're going to try to bring this home for you. We got 20 minutes left here. Boys going to try to bring this home for you here, man. We miss you here. Get well soon. You know, you're part of the team. You always be part of the team here. But we just got notes here that Elliot is watching the game here. I'm glad we can do that for you, Elliot. So you cheer on your team as we hopefully bring home this district crown here. We got 20 minutes left, Elliot. And I'll go out to you. I'm going to go back down the field, and I'll be right back, Jeff. Let you finish it off.
Awesome to hear that Elliot's going to be okay. Glad you're listening in, Elliot. And hopefully, Bearcats can pull out a victory here. They're in control 4-2. Norris Austin trying to pack on the lead. Up to A.J. Foz. Brings in the box. A shot that's going to go up and over. The defense for Millard West. And the counterattacks by Kearney are starting to overwhelm the Wildcats here. Another great opportunity for Kearney to tack another one on. "19 minutes to go. This second half of play. Here's Tubaugh for Millard West. Here's Andrew Hall. Going to take a hard shot. Rebound. It's going to be put way up wide between the goalposts. That was Riley Hackbart, who had a chance to put a rebound home. Couldn't do it. And we have a substitution here for the Bearcats. It's going to be number 22, Rylan Garrett. Rylan Garrett, a freshman. And Rylan Garrett right away getting in some action. Elstermeyer is subbed out for the Bearcats. So Garrett playing up top. He'll be on the right wing. So Austin is send one downfield. Looking for A.J. Foz, but goes out of bounds behind the net, the end line. So Millard West will have it with 17:40 to go. The momentum basically dead right now for the Wildcats. They desperately need to change that if they want their season to continue. But pretty impressive performance by Millard West, considering they were down to 10 men and have lost their starting goalkeeper. The freshman, Cody Fuller, has done a magnificent job in net. Here's Foz, though. Cross for Austin. And that one is deep and gone. Way over the net. No good. But again, Kearney creating chances in their attacking third.
Wildcat substitution number 2, Nathan Bauermeister.
Nathan Bauermeister back in for the Wildcats. Of course, the junior scored the game-winning goal on Tuesday against Elkhorn South with 1 second on the clock. It was a buzzer beater. Now A.J. Foss for Kearney getting up with a limp. The forward court for Kearney, it hasn't been friendly to him today in terms of injuries. But they're up 4-2. Here's Tuba. Cutting inside, taking a shot. That's going to go up and hit the football goalpost. So it goes out of bounds. Jacob Hardy will have a free kick. Andrew Hall gives it to Cornell. Through pass, Cornell trying to recover and take a shot. Does across the box. Diving save by Jacob Hardy. But right back out to Andrew Hall and Millard West. We'll try to settle things down here and look for a good opportunity. 15 minutes to go. Deflected out of bounds by the Bearcats. Millard West will have it here. We have a substitution for Millard West. That's going to be Trevor Green, number 12, the senior.
Wildcat substitution number 12, Trevor Green.
Kearney has it. Andrew Hall, but takes it away for Millard West. Nice defensive play by Colin Goff. Tuba. There's been some action here tonight for Millard West. Fonner. Andrew Hall will swing it to the right side. Millard West trying to find their chance. Jock, poke loose. Sent downfield for Foz. And he's just going to burst up ahead for Kearney. Gets sent in the corner. He'll be by himself looking for a cross. Austin's on the other side. Austin with a header. It's going to go wide. Great chance created. That was all A.J. Foz right there in his speed. Blew past 2 Millard West defenders and put up a good cross. For Rice Austin, his header just went wide.
Kearney substitution number 4, Jaron Hoffert.
Jaron Hoffert in for Kearney. 13 minutes to go. Jacob Hardy will have it. Fight for it in the center. Hoffert wins the battle. And stolen back on a nice tackle there. Schwartz able to send it ahead, though. A.J. Foz looking for it. A little collision there. Ball goes out of bounds. Kearney will have the possession.
Kearney substitution, number 23, Royce Austin. Wildcat substitution,
Royce Austin checks in.
Gornell.
And Daniel Gornell in for Millard West. Rylan Garrett centers it. Austin takes a shot. That's going to go wide of the net. 12 minutes to go. Millard West desperate for a goal here. They're down by 2. Kearney looking to go back to Omaha for the 5th straight year. That means the senior class will have been to Omaha in all 4 years of their soccer career here at Kearney High. Here's Jock. And here's Austin. Sends one here for Foz. Bearcats hurry. They can give even strength here. Jock. Nice recovery. Foz going to do a through ball to the other side, looking for Austin, but nothing goes. Now up ahead. An opportunity here for Braden Evans, who has one of the goals today for Millard West. And we got
Substitution, number 12, Trevor Green.
Trevor Green now checks in for Millard West. Here's Evans, sends across, goes right to Jacob Hardy. And his goal kick can go out of bounds. 10:15 to go. Evans up to Bauermeister. Back to Evans. Then across here for Green. It's going to be popped into the air. Austin tries to header it forward. And Bearcats up by 2, just trying to hold on here. And wow, we got a grab there. Austin was harassed there by Colby Fauner. Fauner basically just grabbed Austin. He'll receive a yellow card. Around the 5th yellow card today.
Wildcat substitution, number 13, Nasser Nabulsi.
Nasser Nabulsi checks in for Millard West. In for Fauner. $9:30 to go here in this one. Kearney will have it in the attacking thirds. Final seconds just ticking away here in this A2 District Championship in Kearney. Oh, sends one down in the corner there, looking for Braden Evans, but it goes too far up ahead. Kearney will have the possession. And Kearney just trying to draw out the clock. Millard West trying to get some pressure here, but Royce Austin going to bring one up the near sideline. Looking for the cross. Does to Jaron Hoffert, who whiffed on the one-timer. Good development there for Kearney. Got 7:45 to go. Now Millard West quickly puts one on after an odd deflection. Here's Braden Evans. Gets in the cross in the middle, a header that's going to go wide of the net, out of bounds. Update from Omaha South at halftime, and that was about a half hour ago, so nothing deep into the second half. Omaha South leads 2-0 over Millard North. Again, Lincoln East won earlier this week to punch their ticket to Omaha. Papillion La Vista defeated Papio South in the shootout today to put them back to Morrison, or to Morrison. 6.5 minutes to go. Kearney is trying to wrap things up here in this A2 District Championship. Now the side, shot by Foz. Rebound, scurries across, right across the net and out of bounds. Ilstermeyer was there, looked for the rebound. Couldn't get there in time. It's going to be a corner kick nonetheless for the Bearcats. But they're going to keep 5 men back. Austin with the corner kick. Deflected, taken away initially by Millard West. Rylan Garrett checks back in for Kearney. Carson Schwartz with a nice takeaway for the Bearcats. Foz, one touch here. Austin looking for Foz with a through ball. Nice defense, though, by Millard West. Ball's going to go out of bounds here right in front. DeVries to throw it in. Does here near sideline, out of bounds. And joining us once again is going to be Robert Goff with some more updates.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing today, man? Chippy game. Not the one we really wanted to see. Honestly, I like good soccer, you know that, but these are two good teams. It's not the game we want to see. I like to score, but it is what it is. Okay, right now Bearcats are 5 minutes away from their 4.5 minutes away from their fifth consecutive trip to Morrison. It's going to come at a heavy price.
Yep.
Again, shout out Elliot Lebsack at the hospital. He's tuning. He's watching this. Hey, buddy, your teammates are 4.5 away from a trip to state for you, and they're playing for you right now. There's a lot of heavy hearts and black out there for you, Elliot. Recovery's going to come soon. We know you're going to get bigger and stronger after this. Okay, Ben? So, that's a mistake by Bearcats. Got lucky there. Got lucky there. Yeah. I think they're expecting Hardy to come pick it up. I don't think Jacob think, can I get it or not? It's been an odd game. Sorry, I hear you guys were getting a little glare on the light coming from next door. We apologize for that here. There's nothing much we can do about it. I'll try to stand in front of the window here.
And I would say in terms of chippiness, it's much more on the attacking thirds. There's been a few instances in center field, but it's really been more around the goals in the box that a lot of the chippiness has happened.
True. And it's really, I think the Bearcats right now are honestly playing a little scared because, they're worried about yellow cards. And the referee is, seems to be real quick and we're about fouls and stuff like that. And, of course, when a red card comes out and then the tensions rise like that, it's never good. Both sides. Both sides don't want this. again, right now, looking at the scores right now, look like Omaha South is up 2-0.
2-0 at half, and that was around a half hour ago,
Yeah,
so they're deep in the second half.
They're deep in the second half because they should have kicked off the same time we did. Actually, I figured they'd be done before us because of all the stoppage time we've had. So it looks like Omaha South is well underway. Kearney is 3 minutes away. It's not over yet. We saw that from Millard West. They scored. Yeah. This is a dangerous team, and it's a proud team. So they're going to keep fighting here. But Kearney looks like they're about two some minutes away from a trip to state, and they will look from all of our indications is they will be the number 2 seed. Because right now, looking at Omaha South is going to so Kearney will be the 2 seed. And looks like, all right, we haven't seen a Gretna score. Have you seen a Gretna one?
I have not seen a Gretna score so far today on any of
I heard that Gretna was ahead. If that holds, we believe Kearney will play Papio. Papillion La Vista, first round. The 2 against the 7. The wild card will be Papio La Vista South. So if we're wrong, please tweet at us, but that's kind of our indication right now. All the 1 seeds are going to win districts and head in.
And that sets up. Of course, you got to do the first round game.
You got to do a first round game.
But
yeah, you always got first round, and that
sets up Creighton Prep.
Creighton Prep semifinal. That's don't look ahead though. It's first head is Papio.
Papio's still their district champ. They're still
district
quality
champ.
team.
Very good team. Absolutely very good team. You overlook at state. You go honestly. If you start overlooking a team at state, you go home.
I could use example Omaha South against North Platte last year.
Absolutely.
We got punched through a senior poster, but North Platte scored 2 goals in a matter of a few minutes to take a lead over number 1 seed Omaha South in the first round. Omaha South, of course, came up to win, but
right. 1:30 here remaining here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Omaha South well in control. Very much a better team. It truly was. But all of a sudden North Platte got a couple goals, and all things changed. Everything changed. That ball's right now out of bounds there, car switch. Also right now, just Kearney High just kicking it out. They're clearing out. With a 2-goal lead, you can do that. 1:13 remaining in this game. Again, kind of air a bit out. Millard West has got it. They're going to play hard, but, you can tell it's, they're not challenging the balls. That's good. That's what you want to see. It's nothing. Goff with a good clear down around the center. 1 minute remaining. Jeff, I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to turn out because I'm a dad. So, you know what? I'm going to go do my dad thing. I'm going to do my dad thing, get some pictures here of my son and his teammates as they're going to celebrate a district championship, Jeff. Jeff, bring it home. There's nothing better here. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Mr. Goff, for another update. And Joy be down on the turf to help celebrate a district championship for Kearney. They're 35 seconds away. The Bearcats set their turn home on a hard collision there. End of the game. That's between Angel Avila and Jock. And Avila does get up, but they're just going to hold the ball. Not the prettiest ending we see here in Kearney, but for the 5th straight year, the Bearcats are Omaha bound. The Bearcats are going back to Morrison to defend their title. A 4-2 win here against Millard West, right here in the heart of the state in Kearney, Nebraska. The Bearcats defend their home turf and claim yet another district championship, but more importantly, will head to Omaha to defend their state championship. We'll take a break here on the Bearcat Sports Network and come back with a post-game wrap-up, scores, stats, and everything in between here on Bearcat Sports Network. Brought to you by First National Bank. Don't go away. Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to Kearney. You're seeing the chaos after a 4-2 district championship victory for the home team and number one team in the state, the Kearney High Bearcats. Even though the NSA PowerPoints don't agree with that, in the rating systems and the major publications, Kearney is ranked number one, but they will go into the state tournament as the number 2 seed. According to our projections, of course, with that Omaha South winning their district championship, they were up 2-0 at halftime last we saw. But, in an update, Gretna wins their game 2-0, so they will be going to the state tournament for the first time as part of Class A. So they will go to Omaha, so the is about to So they are going to state, so that will almost solidify our projections. But let's get you a recap of what happened so far tonight. 4-2 win for Kearney. It started out a little physical, but really got physical when 7 minutes in, Lepsack brought one down. Left side of the box, Sam Fetty came out to defend, played the ball, and Lepsack's, I believe, left foot got caught in the turf. Fetty came sliding in. The ball did go in the back of the net for a goal, but it came at a high price as Elliot Lepsack left the game with a broken tibia and broken ankle. Huge loss for the Bearcats. Again, a shout-out to Elliot for watching tonight. Elliot, we hope you recover. Well, heavy hearts out here in Kearney. Hope you recover very fast. But your teammates get it done and go to the state championship. The second goal coming a few minutes later, as it was Royce Austin off a penalty kick after Carson Elstermeyer tried to play a ball, but Sam Fetty came out, and there was another hard collision, and Sam Fetty was hit with a red card. And Fetty was ejected, the senior goalkeeper who is one of the better athletes in the state, in state soccer and in goal. He was ejected from the game and was done for his career. So it was 2-0. Millard West did get one back at the 15-minute mark by Braden Evans to make it a 2-1 game. Not done yet. And then going into the second half, it was mostly all Kearney. A.J. Foz, 2 straight goals in the matter of 13 minutes, just like the first half. Remains the only 2 goals in the second half, but Foz, who was playing with a yellow card in the second half, got it done for his teammates and the Bearcats. 4-2 the final score. Millard West really couldn't do anything in that back end of the second half as Kearney comes up and gets another district championship, and with that, a chance to defend their state championship in Omaha next week. And with that, we could check back on the game recap. There was another goal by Millard West that made it a 4-2 game. Of course, that goal being scored by number 21, Daniel Oriella. But now comes the fact, the seeding for the state tournament. We'll get our projections. But first, let's recap you on what's happened so far in district action. First, Omaha South was leading Millard North in the A1 district. As of around a half hour ago, they're deep into the second half of play. Of course, A2 district, Kearney winning it here 4-2. In the A3 district, Gretna just finished off a win over Bellevue West 2-0. They will go to state for the first time in Class A. They were in Class B previously in soccer. Creighton Prep defeated Omaha Central 3-2 in a shootout yesterday in an absolute thriller in Omaha. Omaha Central was on the brink of a big upset over their Junior J foes, but the Creighton Prep gets the win in the shootout. In the A5 district, Lincoln Southwest, who the Bearcats defeated earlier this year 3-2, defeated a feisty Grand Island team, but a bigger result than expected. The final was 4-0 Lincoln Southwest after falling to Omaha Westside in the semifinals a year ago. They will go back to the state tournament and look to get even better result. In the A6 district, Lincoln East defeats their crosstown rival in Lincoln Southeast, the final score being 3-0. So Lincoln East will go back to Omaha after being absent a year ago. And then finally the A7 that happened earlier tonight. Papillion La Vista defeated Papillion La Vista South. Papillion rivalry there, but it was the Monarchs defeating the Titans in shootout. So Papio will go to stay as a projection as the 7 seed. That will be the team that Kearney will face. So 2 against 7. Kearney projected as the number 2 seed. Number 1 seed Omaha South. The number 8 seed will be the wild card, and that will go to Papillion La Vista South, who is a very quality team as well. So that will be the 1 versus 8, of course, Kearney and Papio for 2 versus 7. The 3 versus 6 will be Gretna, who finished up a victory tonight, and it will be Lincoln East. So interesting one there. And then the 4 and 5 will be Creighton Prep and Lincoln Southwest. Or excuse me, in terms of PowerPoints. Yeah, in terms of PowerPoints, it'll actually be Gretna and Lincoln Southwest. Gretna and Lincoln Southwest and Creighton Prep will take on the number 5 seed in the tournament, Lincoln Southwest. So it should be some entertaining matchups of state. Again, those are only unofficial projections. They're not actual final tournament seedings. So again, that's going to wrap things up. Kearney girls in districts again today, and they lost in their district championship to Gretna. 3-1 is the final there. That's going to wrap things up here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Here on, brought to you by First National Bank. It's the last broadcast of the year. Of course, everything wrapping up. So Kearney baseball got seeded today in the A1 district. They will hit the road to take on Millard North, and if they win, they will most likely take on the number 1 seed in the state, Millard West. Again, the Kearney Millard West could be destined for another matchup in another sport, but that will happen this week. Of course, the first round of state will be going on Wednesday, next Wednesday for Kearney. Again, they win it over Millard West. They will head to Omaha for the 5th straight year with a 4-2 victory over the Bearcats. That's going to wrap up another season of Bearcat Sports Network coverage. I have been your host, Jeff Ekstrom, stopping by for some soccer action. I've been around the program for 3 years, and it just keeps getting better and better, and the athletics just keep getting better and better. Another great year of broadcast, even though I wasn't here for all of it. Mr. Goff and all the other broadcasters, Brandon Warnken, Zach Warnken, Allie Myers, they all, with the thank you for everyone who has tuned in throughout the season and tonight as the Bearcats will go to another state tournament. That's going to wrap things up here on the Bearcat Sports Network. It's been another great year, and thank you everyone for all their coverage, for watching all of our coverage here at home, here at Kearney High. It's been another great season and another great game here at Kearney High to wrap things up for this year. I've been your host, Jeff Ekstrom. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. And for everyone here at Bearcat Sports Network, thank you for all the times you've tuned in here this year. And have a good night.